On a quiet evening in Hong Kong, Betty Ross enjoys a peaceful shower in her apartment. The calm is interrupted by the sharp sound of her doorbell. Wrapping herself hastily in a bathrobe, she answers, only to find Logan standing there, his presence as intense as ever. Startled, she asks, "Logan?" Without wasting a moment, Logan steps inside, his eyes scanning the room. "There's a necklace on the thing over there. Put it on," he says, his voice low but commanding. Confused, Betty looks at him. "What thing?" she asks. Logan, already annoyed, gestures vaguely. "That table thing." Betty clarifies, "You mean the nightstand?" Logan mutters, "Yeah, the bloody nightstand." As Betty approaches the nightstand, her eyes fall on the so-called necklace. But it's no necklace, it's a gamma-suppressing collar designed to kill anyone with gamma powers if they attempt to Hulk out. She picks it up, holding it between her fingers with a mix of disgust and defiance. "That's not a necklace," she says flatly. Logan steps closer, his tone sharp. "Sure it is. Put it on." Betty meets his glare. "Or what?" Logan's expression hardens, and his voice drops to a threatening growl. "Or I'll kill your boyfriend." Betty's eyes narrow, trying to stay composed. "If you knew where Bruce was, you wouldn't be here threatening me, would you?" Logan smirks, his anger bubbling beneath the surface. "He's taking a commercial flight to Casablanca from Vietnam tomorrow morning. Smart, you two splitting up after Tibet. Fury'll be looking for you to travel together." Betty presses further. "How did you find me?" Logan's reply is curt. "That's what I do, honey." He steps closer, his patience wearing thin. "Now put on the damn necklace." Betty sits down near the table, holding the collar but refusing to put it on. She looks up at Logan, her voice calm but firm. "Can I ask you something?" "No," Logan snaps, his irritation evident. Ignoring him, Betty continues, "Bruce, he wasn't hurting anybody, and you agree to find him and murder him. For nothing." Logan's jaw tightens as Betty presses on, her words deliberate. "Why would someone kill for nothing?" She pauses, then answers her own question. "I think it's because you're jealous of Bruce, because he found something you want." Logan's eyes narrow as he bites back. "Yeah? And what do I want?" Betty doesn't flinch. "The same thing everybody wants, a little peace." Logan scoffs, his temper flaring. "Peace of what?" Betty, growing frustrated herself, throws his mocking words back at him. "Well, so much for reason." Her voice rises, her anger taking over. Her body starts to transform, muscles bulging, skin turning green. With a deafening roar, she becomes She-Hulk, launching into an attack. The fight is brutal. She slams Logan across the room, her strength unmatched. In the chaos, she claws at his face, damaging his eye. But Logan is no stranger to pain. With a guttural snarl, he pops his claws and drives them into her, forcing her back into her human form. As Betty collapses, her energy drained, Logan looms over her, one eye bleeding but his resolve unshaken. "I'm gonna let you live," he growls. "You're gonna turn back to normal and put on the collar. I'll call an ambulance on my way out, then I'm gonna go finish up my business." Betty, barely conscious, manages to stammer, "Please, don't kill Bruce. I love him." Logan turns to leave, his voice cold and final. "Too bad." As he walks out, his words linger in the air. "You should have stayed out of this, Ross. I don't like hurting girls."